440 pounds, like a 250 kilos.
On a rainy and cloudy day, we took a ferry boat in Manaus on the Amazon and then the Black River. We ventured into the Amazon tributaries, and it was an experience that's not to be missed. It provided us a close-up look at the ecology of the Amazon and what it's all about. We had very knowledgeable guides who provided us information about the trees and the plants and the birds and the villages that we encountered along the trip, which was a nature trip of sorts. At a convenient landing area, we switched over to motorized canoes and we cruised the narrow channels of the tropical forest, affording us a very close look at the equatorial forest lands and the birds and species that were in the area. Along the river banks, we observed the many villages of the home and very remote areas where people lived. Many of them were in floating homes where they could move from area to area along the river.
Going slow.
These buildings in the distance were restaurants where the local people would take their boats and go and eat and have a night of fun.
Striated heron.
The egrets, white egrets and black egrets, as well as wagtail hawks, which we saw many, many of them.
Then for the people who do not have telephoto lenses,
Let's bring the boat closer.
That's
Bring the boat closer. Here's a group of black-tailed hawks in flight, 50 of them, I don't know how many they were, but we were in the lowlands of the dry forest and the flooded intertidal zones, and it was just a very, very interesting day. At one point in the trip, we were able to get off the canoe and stopped at this rest area where there was a bridge. It was made of rosewood, which is very expensive, and able to take a trek further inland into the remote areas of the lowlands.
climbed a long ramp up across a high boardwalk, and we got to see some rainforest canopy, which was beautiful, some long flowers draping, and then to the lily pads. They're huge. None of the flowers had bloomed, but you could see the budding of it, and it was quite beautiful. And the water does get all up to that level, which is probably another 30 feet up. So we're only halfway through the rain season here.
Or is this considered an estuary? Or
This is all fresh water.
It's all fresh water.
There's no brackish water here. No
I haven't started it yet.
Depending on the season, the water can rise as much as 20 or 30 feet from its low area, so many of the houses are built on stilts so that they can still habitate when the height of the river is high. This is another look at the meeting of the waters where the Amazon River and the Rio Negro merge, and because of the different temperatures of the waters and the flow, the different colors exist. An alternative to a stilt house is houses that are floating houses built on rafts, and they're able to be moved from river to river as situations persist, and they can move around and change their living conditions. Because there's so much boat traffic, there are floating gas stations with convenience stores up and down the river where boats, tugboats, ferry boats, they can all refuel. Hey, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. Look for us in the next video.